weird angle because I don't feel like adjusting my entire tripod, but I have a ring light now. It works. It works really nice. The lighting's so much better. Look, no ring light, ring light. So, today is a sketchbook tour. I finally finished my Mossery Sketchbook, but I'm gonna keep this intro short because you came here to see some art, probably get some inspiration, whatever. So, let's get on with the sketchbook tour. Starting off, we have a Mossery Sketchbook. My husband got my initials on it, and I don't remember the name of this one, but it's at Mossery, and this is a little keychain that my daughter made me. It's so nice, and let's just get into it. So this came with the sketchbook. I never used it. I just kind of like it, and I don't want to use it, so we're just gonna keep it in there. The stickers, Alan Vi, you can see it right there. Lively Melody, Wandering the Forest, Veronica Porlier, Tiffany, Lady Evelyn Art Studio, and Mira Byler. And yeah, so that's book of the month that I got in an Amazon sticker set. So I started it on March 2023. This is the first page. I did a little locust as kind of like a symbol for change because I moved a month or two, like 2 weeks to a month after March 3rd to a whole different state across the United States. So, yeah, that's why I did Little Locust, and this is sketchbook 2 because I've only ever finished one other sketchbook. This is the first full spread, and I just did like a bunch of ocean animals, and I really like them. This one was in colored pencil, and the rest besides that was in gouache, and then that was in like just like a ballpoint pen or something. Um, yeah, I really love the bottom view of the hammerhead shark because they have like a comical frown, and I think the eel turned out really really good. Like, look at that. That's pretty neat. I think he was colored pencil, and the other ones were gouache. This whole spread was gouache. There was no colored pencil or anything like that on this spread. I feel like the chicken's body is a little bit too long. I feel like its legs maybe need to be closer together. Um, this was an apple tree. I didn't like it, so I covered it with this little scrap piece of paper and the little daisy fields, I guess. So I like these. I think these are cute. I really like this one, and I love the chicken. Even though it's a little bit wide, I love the chicken. Another full gouache spread. Blueberries, random fish, a goose, snake, fish, and a magpie. I kind of love magpies. I like what they symbolize, and I really like this spread as a whole. And this spread is made all with Ohuhu markers. I got them for my birthday, and these were all with, I actually just got a brush nib set for this birthday because my birthday is in a week, and these were using just like the bullet nib with the chisel nib, and I did a bunch of little mini landscape studies, and I really really like them. I like how I did just the color palette on this side. I don't know, I feel like it's not much, but I feel like the swatches add just that extra oomph to it. Let's see, this is gouache and this is colored pencil. Just like a papaya and a bird, I guess a parakeet, parrot. Um, I really like how I did the papaya seeds. I mean, it's kind of basic, but I like it. And the little bird, I like his eye. This I actually did the day after we moved, and I was at my mother-in-law's house, and so I just did a bunch of fruit with colored pencils because I only packed a few colored pencils and all that. I packed a few colored pencils and my sketchbook, and that was the only thing I packed on the plane ride. Everything else was still in boxes. And we had these giant fortune cookies, so I got that and put it in my fortune cookie. Or put my fortune cookie fortune and I glued it in. But yeah, I really like the orange and the peach. I feel like I did good with giving the peach some dimension. And the orange is okay, and I don't really like the banana. I added too much color. I took too much creative liberty. This is from Still Here, Still Life. I believe this was, mm, I think this was actually week 1, And then these are just like random fruits again, because like I said, I only had a few colors with me. So these are all colored pencil and pen. So this is pen and colored pencil, and then everything else is colored pencil. The pears are they're a little bit long with a very voluptuous bottom, so I don't know. They're a little bit weird. I like the colors of this, and I feel like if I had my paint, I could do it better. But yeah, I still like it. I think it's okay. This is Still Here, Still Life. So this was all here. And then I just added in, I guess, cabbage, carrot, and radish. But everything kind of in this little portion is the Still Here, Still Life. I really like the drill out of all things. I get joy out of the drill. Everything else is like just okay, but I like the drill. And then I like this pomegranate piece. I feel like it is just, I don't know. It wasn't much when I first put it in there, but adding like the little swatches and just the random little doodles on the outside, I like it. Um, this is from Pulp Fiction, which is such an underrated movie. I really do like this movie, and it's funny because I actually hated this movie the first time I saw it. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of it. Um, but Mia is an icon, and I want to be her for Halloween next year. And then I did like one of the you see. I don't think I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. And then, of course, the cherry and the stem and the nice high heels. Ooh. And then this is just like a thrift store thing. I thought the thrift store looked cool, and I wanted to do like a cluttered background and try and do that successfully. This took so long. This took like 4 days. And it's small and it's in a sketchbook, so I feel like it wasn't worth it, but at the same time, it looks really good. But I don't know. I wish I didn't take as much time on it. These are all a bunch of spoonbills. So I watched this guy called Fishing Garrett, and he had a spoonbill bird in one of his videos just for a split second. Usually he is, as he calls it, raw dogging the Everglades because he goes in the Everglades barefoot and catches snakes and stuff. So, and gets out the invasive species. But yeah, it's kind of terrifying what he does, and I actually have nightmares that I'm in his shoes. But these are all the spoonbill birds, and I really like them. I like how they came out. I tried to do a bunch of different poses of them. This one has a little fish in its mouth, which is cute. That one's flying. I think this one looks the best, besides the little watermark right there. But yeah, and then I've been listening to this song on repeat. So, and then I was still on the birds, so I did a little flamingo, which I like, and fish in a can, I guess like a sardine can, and then like oyster and fish. I really do love drawing fish, and I don't know, they just, you can add so many colors and it will still look like it's a normal fish even if it's just completely made up, which I think is cool. But yeah, this is pretty much all colored pencil. That's colored pencil, that's marker, wash, pencil, pencil. I think that had a little bit of marker. This I was trying to do full pieces again, which is just crazy to do in a sketchbook. But I think I like this, the little lavender sprigs in like the woven lunch thing. And then I like the croissants and the cherries. I feel like that came out really good in the jam jar. I really do like the jam jar. And the cups. And you know what? I just like this. I like this piece, but if I were to sell it, I'd just take out like maybe an inch from the top because I feel like it's a little bit much of the green. I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, and then this is just like a desk. I was doing the 3 emoji challenge. I had to add a scale, a train, and something else. I think the butterfly. So yeah, I did this, and I thought it was really cool. I mean, the proportions are a little bit off with the desk, but I think all in all, it's really cool and it looks really good together. And I like the feel of this one. I don't know how to explain it. I just like it. Um, okay, and then these are all in marker. I don't draw people. I don't ever. So this is actually really impressive for me because I never do people because I'm not that good at people. So I did a little like fish market, and I was kind of lazy and got lazy around the fish because I was tired of doing it, and I was trying to do like a daily art challenge thing. It was a lot, okay? And then just a woman like hanging up a clothesline, and then the window. I like the window a lot. I like the spread. Um, this, it may seem like a little bit basic, but for someone who doesn't do people, I really do like this spread. I feel like the proportions are right in here. So yeah, I like that. She's okay. I wish I would have done her more justice because she was a very beautiful woman, and I kind of made her not that beautiful. So I don't know. Another spread. I think the prompt for this was origami, so I literally just did origami and then drew origami. I don't remember what this was supposed to be. I was trying to do that daily art challenge, and I just wanted to get this one done. And you can tell because it looks like it was rushed because it was rushed. And then a bunch of flowers. I was testing out these little like water soluble crayon things. And so this was just a bunch of experimenting before I moved on to a final piece on a separate sheet of paper. So you can see like the crayon color, and then this is with pen. This is pen and the crayon color. So I don't know. I mean, it's okay. It's not anything really good, but I enjoyed doing it. This is with the Caran d'Ache water soluble crayons, and this is just like the swatches and blending them, and I really love how the bird turned out. The same with the eye and the fish. This could have been better. It did the bubbles really well, but the bird is definitely my favorite. Um, yeah, so it was a fun supply to experiment with, and one of my goals for this sketchbook was to use more supplies than I usually do, and like different types, so I feel like I was successful in that. And another new supply, I tried out these glittery inks. Let me see if I can just move like the ring light around for you to see like how glittery it is. Um, but yeah, you can see the shine. It's pretty nice. Um, but yeah, I really do like the shrimp the most. I like that. That's my second favorite, and the fish is like, I don't know. These are my favorite. The beetle is okay, but I was still learning with the beetle, so I feel like these turned out really good. I really love the shrimp. This is actually a TikTok live drawing. This is the request from that username on TikTok right there. So she requested I draw whatever her name is. I forgot. Gwen from the Spider Verse, which actually I don't have. At the time, I only had the 40 set of markers, so it was hard to get all the different like tones in it. Um, but I really like. I used one of those colored pencils with the different colored lead. I really like the balloon dog. I like the bird. I like her face right here in the different colors. I think that turned out good. And the radish. I thought the radish was pretty cool. These are all TikTok drawing requests that I got on my live. So a duck, a chubby raccoon, a dog, a rat, and the Minecraft bee. So these were all requests on TikTok, and they were all done in gouache. I really like how that came out. Um, that's probably my favorite because I'm not the best at doing dogs with gouache, so I was happy with how that came out. And this is even more drawing requests, and by this point, I was so burnt out of drawing animals. But giraffe, a specific type of duck. I don't remember what duck. Lion, turtle, pufferfish. I really like the pufferfish. The lion turned out, that's the best lion I've ever done, so proud of that. And I think the giraffe turned out really good, and I like the little pops of color that I added. This is all with a dip pen that I got off of Temu, so it's like one of those glass dip pens, and I used like some glitter watercolor that I got off Temu. The dip pen ink was water soluble, so it ended up smearing once I added the ink, but I think it's really cool, and it made like a really cool effect on the page, so no complaints. This was a challenge. The Temu alcohol markers versus the Ohuhu alcohol markers. And they're both really good. They were both bullet nib. This one, Temu, I had more colors because I had like 216 count. So I feel like this was more successful strictly because I had more colors to choose from and blend with. This is colored pencil on a different page I did. I wanted to try tone paper, so I just kind of glued it in and then did the little bird. And then this is something abstract that I was testing out. I just kind of wanted to make like a little, I was considering putting little like goldfish in it to make like a koi pond, but I didn't. So this is when my grandparents came and they flew to see me, and they did like I did the blob challenge. I let my grandma basically make a bunch of like shapes with those midliner highlighters, and then I made this. So a bag of jelly beans, crazy looking woman, ghost, bird, snail. You get the gist. This guy's my favorite though. Look at that. I love the mustache and the nose. He is awesome. And then this is a hamster getting electrocuted. I don't know, that's the only thing I could come up with that, for that shape. This is my girl dinner. So over the past week of the week that I did this, I had Sprite, cup noodles. I believe that was cereal. I was drinking a lot of matcha boba teas, M&Ms, cookies, buffalo chicken wrap, burger, French toast, Doritos, pizza, cake, cookie dough, a whole lot of cookie dough. So yeah, it was a very unhealthy girl dinner week, and like avocado, but yeah. This is all with marker, and I don't really like it. I like that, that piece, that water right there. And then these are a bunch of ocean animals I did in just like a ballpoint pen, and I think they turned out really, really good. I like that. I don't know what it is. Don't ask. I also like him. And I did these bees with glitter watercolors again. So you can kind of see the shine on that. It's hard to get it in the light perfectly. But I really like the bees. And then after this, I never wanted to draw a bee again, and I'm so burnt out from drawing bees. This is the start of like Peachtober, so I did the bees for Beachtober, and then I did cosmos, and I did this little cosmo flower, and then the prompt for this one was grub, so I did like the grub of the larvae, the adult beetle, eggs, kind of like life cycle type thing, which I thought is cool. It looked like a little nature journal, and I thought it was cute. Peachtober sprig, so like a little branch. I had the pigeon holding a little lavender sprig. It doesn't look like it's holding it though. I wish I did it a little bit better, or maybe zoomed in on the face more so it looked like it was actually had it in its beak, but it kind of just looks like it's behind it and kind of random. So I feel like I could have done better, but whatever. This is Dream making fun of corporate America, you know, how to retire before 70. The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary, you know, those little inspirational things that they put in offices to make it seem like you're doing the right thing, but really you're just working your life away. Corporate America. Anyway, next one is Spider. And let me tell you, Web Slinger, oh my god. I would die for Web Slinger. I love him. He is my cartoon crush right now, okay? I love Web Slinger. And I did these little spiders. I think that one's pretty cool because I used like the colored pencil to like the multicolored colored pencil. And that one's pretty cool, but that one's my favorite. And I love Web Slinger. I did him in Ohuhu marker. This is kind of just bleh. These are a bunch of faces with that multicolored colored pencil. Like I said, I don't do faces, so it was all just a bunch of like very quick practices because I'm not good at faces, as you can see, specifically in these two, very bad. But I need to practice, and I'm not gonna have everything that comes out of my hand isn't gonna be good. And then this one was Path. I was trying to make it look like a cave slash a monster, like a monster that disguises itself as like a cave for hikers to go in, and then I don't know, it's not that good. These are concept sketches for a whole series that I want to do. So like the bear in a clown suit, a ballerina frog, maybe like a fox that's a contortionist, or a tiger that's a jester, and you know, these are my ideas. Please don't steal them. And then this was the Peachtober bee one that I did that I didn't really like, so I just stuck it in here. And then this is just swatching out some zebra markers that I found and I really like. I like the way they blend. I feel like it has a very good blend. Oil pastels, because that was like my first time using oil pastels since middle school. This is a little card that I made, and they're on my Etsy shop. Hint, hint. I am utterly in love with you. I think he's so cute. I actually drew that in my last sketchbook, and then I put it on the card. Yeah, so it's a Valentine's Day card. Pumpkins for Halloween, because I finished on Halloween. So I did a bunch of little jack-o'-lanterns, and they're kind of messy, but it's okay. And then Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. So I have the huntsman with the little shrunken head, and I have her with I forgot her name. Oh my gosh, I just said how much I love it. Barbara, when she did this to scare them. So I love the way this came out. And that was on his gravestone, the handbook for the recently deceased. I just kind of did it all in a pen. So, I mean, it's not like the most detailed, crazy thing, but I do really, really, really love it. And that's the end. And these are stickers my oldest daughter gave me. So that's what those are. And that is the end of my sketchbook. I hope the audio wasn't horrible. I kept forgetting to actually look at the mic because I had the mic clipped up there because I shake my hand around too much, which interferes with the mic. But I kept looking down while looking at my sketchbook instead of looking up at the mic. So if the audio is horrible, I'm sorry, but I don't have the energy to record it, as you can see by the bags under my eyes. Um, so, yes, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my grandparents for getting me this ring light and this desk mat for my birthday, and thank you to my amazing husband for getting me a mic so that my YouTube quality can go up. Y'all are all amazing. Thank you, and thank you for watching.